Hello and a very warm welcome. My name's Angela and today's video is a monthly favourites and a monthly wrap up of what I've been doing and purchasing. So if this is of interest, please stick around.
Hey, it's magical, what you up to? Can I have a minute of your time?
Okay, so as said in the intro, this is my Angela Loves monthly favourites. So I have my top 10 favourite things, never repeated. So if you want to go back and look at my historic ones, each one is completely different. And also on this video, going forward, I'm going to have a segment called Monthly Wrap Up, which is going to tell you what I've been up to, what I've purchased, and also some future plans, etc. And also at the end, I'll see how well this goes, is a tip for the month. So if you've got any suggestions or ideas, please do drop them in the comments below. But let's crack on. Okay, so to begin, just in case you see me pick it up, it's a glass of sparkling water. So let's crack on. Right, first up, number one, are these Febreze plugins. And it's the plug refill Blossom and Breeze that I've got there. And that's the plug-in. Now, I'm late to the party on these. I've not had one of these for donkey's years. I think the last time I had one of these was in my old house. And I've lived here for 13 years. But I was shopping in Home Bargains and they had these on offer. I think it was something like the two for $6.99 or $7.99. So this was a couple of weeks ago and I purchased it. I put it in the hallway. My son commented on it saying it's an absolutely lovely smell. I couldn't remember which refill I picked up. So I just took a chance on buying another plug and just one of the refills. They've got numerous smells. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to have one plug down in the hallway downstairs and then one on the upstairs landing. So it's just filling the whole house with a lovely smell. It's a really, really delicate, nice smell. Not too expensive. So I highly recommend the Febreze air fresheners. Okay, number two are these party mix crisps from Home Bargains. They're £1.19. These are in a prawn and cocktail flavour. They do also sell them in salt and vinegar and also a jalapeno flavouring. These are my favourite. I've tried all three. Does that surprise you? No. Yeah, so these are my favourite. These are absolutely perfect if you've got family or friends coming over and you're putting on a spread. Absolutely perfect. Or watching a film with family and you want something light. They're nice and light. They're not too crunchy and snappy. They're kind of, you know, nice. They melt nicely in the mouth. A great alternative, because although I absolutely love Marks and Spencer's, as many of you know, these are a fraction of the price of their equivalent. So these are a good equivalent to the Marks and Spencer's party mix crisps. So that's my number two recommendation. Okay, number three, we're sticking on the food theme and we're sticking with naughties, I'm afraid, for this month. It is the Marks and Spencer's Christmas? It is the Marks and Spencer's biscuits. I was going to say Christmas again then. It is the Marks and Spencer's biscuits. These are awesome. My absolute favourite. I can't go in the store without buying them. So these ones are the almond biscuits. I can't remember. I can't find my receipt at the moment. But I will find out the price and I'll let you know the price of those. And then followed by their jam sandwich biscuits. Oh, I've recently discovered these and they're lovely. So you've got two within one recommendation there. Absolutely lovely. So that's my third recommendation. Okay, for number four for May 2024 is a black Bardo top from Matalan, and with the discount code I think I paid roughly about £9 for this. So on the ticket it actually says £12.50, but when you apply the discount code it should work out to about £9. I got this in a size 22. So I've got some footage of this top that I'm going to insert here for you, but also these photos have already been uploaded onto my Instagram account. Please do join me over on Instagram if you haven't already. I am aiming at uploading a lot more on Instagram. You'll see a lot more clothing ideas going forward on there. So if you enjoy that sort of element of my channel, then please do consider subscribing over there. Thank you very much. Okay, we're halfway through. So I keep forgetting to say what I'm wearing in my videos. I must make a mental note to say. So today I'm wearing a sea salt dress. It's lovely and fitted. It hasn't got any pockets. It's short sleeved, as you can see, V-neck. I show this on my sea salt video, which was one of my first videos back summer last year. So I paid, it was something like £20 or £30 for this, and to me it's a lovely staple that can see you through a casual event, or you can dress it up. I've put it with my navy blue long line cardigan from Amazon, so that's what I'm wearing today. So number 5 for May 2024 is a toothpaste, and it's fluoride free. I'll just leave that there on the screen for you. It's by a Nordic company. I'm not going to pronounce the name because I'm not very good at pronunciations, but it's fluoride free, which we should all be using fluoride free toothpaste, and I can highly recommend this. I have tried a few fluoride free toothpaste, and all the ones that I've used are okay, they're usable. This is my favourite, and this one is mint and green tea. So yeah, so I enjoy using that. So that's number 5 for May 2024. We're on number 6 now. The next one is a drink, because I do like to do a couple of drinks and a couple of food items within these Angela favourites. And this month I'm going to recommend the Sainsbury's organic fruit juices. Now these are the little carton fruit juices. I do also buy, they do it in the 1 litre cartons of the apple juice and the orange juice. We've had both. They are absolutely gorgeous. So nice that both my son and husband have finished them off, but I couldn't show you on this video. So what they've graciously left me with are these carton ones. So that's what it looks like. But I would highly recommend trying to go organic on as many things as possible. And what I'm finding is these organic drinks aren't that much more expensive than the other fruit juices. So that is my 6th recommendation for May 2024. Okay, so for number 7 is e-cover products. I am a bit obsessed with e-cover products. I am probably their number 1 fan. I have been for a number of years now, and what I tend to find is either they are quite expensive, so what I tend to do is buy them when they're on offer. So either when Waitrose do an offer, or another good place for getting them discounted is Dun Elm. So what I tend to do is at the sort of the end of December, beginning of January, they do a sale on their cleaning products, and that includes e-cover. So what I do is I buy a couple of each of these products and then just use them throughout the year, and that's what I tend to find. It lasts me throughout the year. So I'll just quickly whiz through. So this is the toilet cleaner. That is a lovely, lovely smell. I actually haven't used this one, but it's the power one, so I've yet to use that one, but the other one is a lovely smell. I've got a lime scale remover. There's an oven cleaner. Now what I like about these, they've all got different coloured heads as well. This is the bathroom cleaner with a blue cap, and this one with the green cover is a multi-action one. Oh my god, the smell is amazing. I absolutely love this. This is my favourite of all of these products. The smell is divine. I use this is the Bio Laundry. So I absolutely love the Bold. Bold is my absolute favourite laundry tablet. I showed you it in my last monthly favourites within my Lidl haul, shopping haul. That's my absolute favourite laundry tablet. But this, if I've got a mark on a white clothing and you want to get a stain out, this is the Bio Laundry. It's got such a classy smell, which is really nice. I'm nearly at the end of this. This is the fabric softener for sensitive. I'm not overly keen on this one. I wouldn't buy this one again if I'm honest. I mean, it's not awful, but it's just not. I actually ordered that online, so I couldn't smell it when I ordered it. I'm using it, but I wouldn't buy it again. And then I've got the Wool and Silk wash. I am, as you can tell, a massive fan. If eCover want to reach out to me and do a ad, I'm more than happy to do that because it's genuine. I absolutely love these. So that is my number 7 recommendation. Okay, so for number 8 is a Sonic scrubber. A couple of years ago I went into Home Bargains and this was on offer. It was in a box and it came with all of these tool attachments and a pink stuff cleaner. And it's absolutely brilliant for the bathroom. So around the shower, around the sink taps, it's absolutely brilliant. I wouldn't be without this now. Dab the head into your cleaning cream, whichever one you want to use, and have a thoroughly scrubbing time in your bathroom. So that is my number 8 recommendation. Okay, so for number 9, we're nearly there. It is deodorants. But it's not just any old deodorants. It is aluminium free deodorants. Now, I don't know whether you're aware, ladies, but you should not be using deodorants with aluminium in. It's not good for our health. So I've got a roll-on alternative for you, and there's a spray alternative. However, this is by Lidl, but I can only get it in Spain. It's very hard now to get a spray zero aluminium deodorant. If you know of any, I think Dove did one a little while ago, but again, I haven't seen that for some time. Do drop me a comment below of what other companies offer aluminium free deodorants, because I'm very much interested, and no doubt other ladies will be as well. But when I was in Spain, which if you haven't seen my video, there is a video on my channel about that, I popped into Lidl and I took a chance and bought 2 of these, and they're lovely. So if you're over in Spain or a little abroad, do try and get that if you see it. It's well worth the money. It's a lovely smell and well worth it. So when I'm next over there, which will probably be next year, I'm going to stockpile on it. Anyway, so that's my number 9 recommendation for May 2024. Okay, so we're finally there. We're on number 10. Now, what is it? Do my regulars know what it will be, what I'm going to share, what I'm going to show, what I'm going to share, what I'm going to show? It is a wine, of course, and it is the one that I recommended in my last monthly favourite shopping haul at Lidl. Now, I'm not going to pronounce the name because I don't want to muller it, but it's a sparkling wine, and I saw another YouTuber who recommended saying, if you like champagne but it's too expensive, this is a great alternative between a champagne and a Prosecco, and I completely agree. And this is £8.99 from Lidl, and it is lovely. I served it for dinner the other day with all of my family, including my parents, and we all loved it. It is definitely going to be on my Christmas dinner table this year, and any special celebrations, that is a definite. So that is my number 10 recommendation. Right, okay, so the next segment is called monthly wrap up. So in this part of the video, I'm going to tell you the things that I've been doing throughout the past month and any future plans going forward. And also at the end, I'll give you a tip of the week if you stay to the end. Right, so giving a recap of May, the first week we were in Costa del Sol, southern Spain. If you want to see, it's only a short video. It's only showing you some segments of the hotel and around the harbour near where we stayed. It is pretty much my first proper holiday video that I've done for the channel, and I'm still learning. So I apologise I didn't do any recording of my clothing. I completely forgot. I will get better as I go forward, but if you'd like to go and watch that, if you haven't seen it, that was a couple of videos back. So that was of our holiday in Costa del Sol. So that was at the beginning of May. Also, going back a couple of months ago, I don't know whether you picked up on it on the videos, but my mole on the side of my face had kind of exploded. I covered it up with makeup most of the time when I was doing the videos. But I went to the doctor. They referred me to a specialist who has recommended acid cream. They've said it's not cancerous. They've done like the camera check on it. They said it's not cancerous, but it's to do with sun damage. And so they've given me some acid cream to try for 3 weeks, morning and night, and then give your skin a break, your mole a break for 2 weeks, and then back on it. I've been doing it now for about, I'm coming up into my 3rd week now, and I'll be honest with you, I haven't noticed any difference at all. I will persevere with it. I've got a couple of other moles on my face, so if it does work, then I'll use it on the other moles as well. But yes, that was that. I also had a dentist appointment a couple of weeks ago. I'm still at the same surgery, but it's a new dentist, a lovely young man. Decided to show me a picture of my teeth, which was quite horrific in the respect, well, not the teeth, the gums. He said to me, I've got lovely teeth, but he said I've got gingivitis in the gums. So he advised me to see a hygienist, which I did the following day. So I paid for the dentist one day, went to see the hygienist the next day. That cost me £76 for the hygienist. She was there for ages, like scraping away, and it does feel a whole lot better. So I will keep up with that. She wants to see me in 3 months just to see how I'm coping with the flossing sticks, because that's what she recommended. And yeah, just to see how it's monitoring, the progress. But I won't be able to afford that every 3 months, and I will stress that to the dentist as well. I mean, I'm just a housewife, that paying £76 every 3 months is not going to happen. So that was that. And then the same week, I had an eye test appointment. So I went along. It's my 2-yearly appointment, and they said my sight had deteriorated and I have got the start of cataracts, which really did kind of throw me. And they said I've got a new prescription for both reading and long sight, because is it long sighted? Where up until recent, I've not needed glasses for driving. But I must admit, I do see the difference now wearing the glasses. Not that it was really bad before, it just sharpens everything up, doesn't it? So I literally picked up my new glasses the other day. So these are my reading glasses, which I thought was quite nice. And then it's the same company, very similar, and these are my driving and just going about my daily business. So that set me back £200. So what with the dentist, what with the opticians, and then we I'm going to do a video on this in the future. We moved our shed in the garden, and when we moved the shed, there was no fence panels between us and my neighbours, which are my parents, by the way. And so we've got like 2 panels missing. And so for ages, I've been saying to our local timber yard, how much for 2 panels were, because I like to give local businesses business rather than a big company. And we had this company come and do all the fencing for our garden about 7 or 8 years ago. And so he said, oh, it'd be £100, which I was a bit horrified at first. But then when I looked up at B&Q, they were at about £89 for 2. And I thought, well, I'd rather give the extra money to the local business. So out of the blue, he said on the same week as my opticians and my dentist, he said, oh, I've got the 2 panels, I'll drop them off. So that'll be £100. So literally, so then I had to pay £100 out for that. It's like, you know, you just feel like you're just throwing out money all the time. It was just one of those weeks. And then we went round B&Q for some paint, because I've got a, is it called a Luton's bench? Again, I will, in the future, I'll show you a garden video, but we've got a Luton bench, and I bought some purple cuprinol paint for a trellis that we've got on the wall. Again, I'll show you that in the future. And so I said to Brian, well, we'll paint the Luton bench purple. I know it sounds awful. It sounds awful, doesn't it? But if I don't like it, we'll just paint it white again. So it's not going to be no hardship. But we also wanted some more cuprinol paint for the decking underneath where the bench goes, etc. So we went round there, and I went into the garden centre and just to have a look around, because I fancy, if you've seen on my previous videos, we've got carports, and I fancy a wisteria, purple wisteria, growing up and over the carport. So we went into their garden centre, and we had a lovely, lovely lady serve us. And they've got various sizes of wisteria, ranging from about sort of that high for about £16, right up to well over 6 foot for 30. And so we thought, well, that's a better deal, the taller one. Anyway, we were chatting with this lady, and we were getting on really, really well with her. And then she said to us, stay there, wait there. So it was like, right, okay. So we stood there and we waited there. And then she walked off, and then she come back with a half price sticker. And she said, yeah, have that for half price. So I was like blown away at her kindness. So we've left a lovely review on the B&Q website for her. So yeah, so we got that for £15, and it's like, I'd say it's more like 7 foot actually. So again, I'll put that all in a future video for you. And another thing that I've purchased recently that I'm going to do a review on in the future. Sorry, I need another drink. Is a cream called Anise Wild Yam. And apparently it's absolutely brilliant for, well, women who are perimenopausal like myself, or equally young teenage girls whose hormones are all changing. I was watching a brilliant, lovely, lovely lady by the name of Barbara O'Neill, who's on the channel of Spring Living Retreat. She's absolutely awesome. She talks about everything health-wise, and she recommends this Anise Wild Cream. And what you do is you put it on like the creases of your arms, or you can put it on around your neck or between your chest area. And they do recommend you sort of alternate where you put the cream, and you put it on morning and night, and then that helps with your hormones. So I've bought that. I'm in receipt of it. I've been using it for just a few days now, so I can't give an honest review as to how I'm feeling with it, but I will do. And she does say it can take up to 2 years for you to really start feeling the benefit. Well, hopefully it will start kicking in after a couple of months, but you know, potentially you've got to put this cream on twice a day for 2 years. I'm willing to do that. The pot was only about £8.99. Like I say, I will refer to it in a future video, but I just thought I'd put that in there for this monthly roundup. And then also I've had to sort out my internet provider. I'm currently with Virgin, and I've been with them for about 12 years. And normally you phone them up near the end of your contract and you say, I'm going to leave, can you do a better deal? And they normally have given me a better deal. And on this occasion, I just had this sneaky feeling like to do some research and see what other companies are offering. And luckily I did. And Sky were offering the TV, the internet, Netflix and telephone, so that you keep your telephone line, for, I think I made £39 a month. And whereas Virgin are charging me £75 at the moment, and that's without Netflix. I'm paying for Netflix on top. So I phoned them up and I said, what deal can you do? And he said, we can offer you £60. And I said, is that it, £60? So he said, yeah. And I said, well, no, I'm going to leave them. And he was really quite sort of cockshot. He's like, okay, all right. So I said, so all I've got to do is phone Sky, arrange that, and then call you back. Yeah, that's fine. So I was like, right, fine. You're not fighting to keep my business. Okay, fine. So I phoned up Sky, got a really helpful gentleman, went through everything really thoroughly. Anything that I was confused on, he wouldn't let me go forward until I was clear and understood it. I really appreciated that. Anyway, so I got this deal, £39. It's a faster broadband. I've got the Sky channels, which I haven't had access to, so I'm really looking forward to that. I'm keeping my landline. Any calls are extra, but it was the same with Virgin. And I've got Netflix that I was paying for. So I phone back Virgin and I get through to a different person. I think I was quite clear in saying I want to close my account. And she was finding that extremely difficult to comprehend. Eventually, after some sort of backwards and forwards, she said, right, okay, I'll put you through to the expense department, like, so that you make your final payment. So I was like, right, okay. So I got put through to another person and she started giving me three figures. She was saying, right, you've got to pay 60 something pounds. Then the next month you're going to pay 70 something pounds, and then you'll have a refund of £19. And I said to her, you're really confusing me. I said, this is not clear at all. All I want to do is close my account. I want one figure, one fee of how much I owe. So she was saying, but it's an 18-month contract. And I said, no, I don't want to stay with Virgin. It was really hard work. Like, I can't stress how stressful it was. So in the end, I just said to her, I want one figure. I'm finishing, I'm closing, I'm cancelling the account. So I said, is it the 60, I think it was £64. So she said, yeah. So I was like, right, okay. So I put the phone down. A couple of hours later, I get an email from Virgin saying, thank you for arranging your new contract of £19 a month for 18 months. I mean, talk about confusing. So anyway, so then I tried to phone them back. It was like a half an hour wait. I tried their live chat. That was unsuccessful because I was trying to validate who I was and the system wasn't allowing me to do that. So I've resorted to writing a letter saying, I do not want to be with you. I'm cancelling my direct debit after the last payment. And I've also separately sent a complaints letter because it was not clear. It was hard work trying to deal with those members of staff. Now, if the guy at the beginning had offered me a good deal, I would have stayed with them. I would never have entertained Sky. But actually, I'm really, really happy that I'm going with Sky, because I'm going to have the TV channels. I'm going to have Netflix included, and it's a more powerful internet. So it's a complete win-win for me. But it's really, really bad customer service from Virgin. So that was another experience this month. And then the other night, just to sort of kind of finish off for this month, it's making my mouth water. We had a Marks and Spencer's Indian meal. I actually got it reduced, as you can see here. I actually got it for £10.25, and it was lovely. It was honestly, it was really, really nice. I bought some extras because they had those reduced. I bought some lamb samosas and some dips that was also reduced. But it was a lovely, lovely meal that we had. That is the roundup for my monthly wrap up. For the future, we're thinking about refurbishing the garden. I've ordered new furniture. We want to refurbish the side gate. We're thinking about painting our windows, so I've got some paint samples of that. Let me know if any of that is of interest. But also, next month is a year since I started this channel. And so what I was thinking about doing is a questions and answers video. So if you've got any questions for me, please do drop them in the comments below. If you don't want your name or your username read out, then please do let me know within the comments. That'd be great. Okay, so for my first ever monthly tip, it is to make your vacuum smell fresh and lovely. And that is by putting a few drops of your essential oil onto a vacuum bag. And that way, when you're hoovering, a lovely scent of your essential oil will to the air. Okay, so that is May 2024 top tip for the month. So hopefully all of that was of interest and you've enjoyed it. And I look forward to seeing you on my next video. Take care. Bye for now.